Dear friends, these people honor me with their lips. Their hearts are far away from me. These are the words which Jesus shares from the prophet Isaiah in the Gospel for this Sunday's liturgy. These words, taken from prophet Isaiah, is the response which Jesus gives to the Pharisees who accuses him and his disciples of lack of devotion and respect for the laws and traditions of the Jews, because they did not wash their hands before eating the meal. The Pharisees are strict followers of the law of Moses given in Torah, and they are watchdogs of the Jewish society in the practice of the law. But Jesus discovered that they were not sincere in their mission and hence called them hypocrites, that is, actors or people on stage show. They insisted mainly on the external practice of the law. Even their life was colored by the same attitude. In Jesus' opinion, their worship and preaching were in vain. They valued more the ritual purification and not the inner transformation. Jesus, on the other hand, stressed the inner renewal, the heart-level movements. In the Gospel of John, the Samaritan woman says, "Our ancestors worshipped on this mountain, but you say that you should worship in Jerusalem." But Jesus answered, "Woman, the time is coming when you will worship the Father neither on this mountain nor in Jerusalem. The hour is coming and is now here when true worshippers will worship the Father in spirit and in truth. For the Father seeks such as these to worship him. God is spirit, and those who worship him must worship in spirit and in truth." Jesus looked at the inner attitudes and motivations and not on the external show. Paul was a Pharisee, an ardent defender of the law. But after his encounter with the Lord, Paul changes his approach as seen in 2 Corinthians chapter 3, verse 4. We are not ministers of the letter, but ministers of the Spirit. The letter kills, but the Spirit gives life. Paul has deep conviction that a person is justified not by works of the law, but through faith in Jesus Christ. Our spiritual journey is filled with rituals and ceremonies. As human beings, they help us to come closer to the Lord. But if they are empty of the Spirit, we become hypocrites like the Pharisees. The impressions that we have of others, the judgments that we make about others are often biased because they are motivated by the appearances. The ability to go beyond the veil of appearance and see the power of the presence of the Spirit in all and within all is another gift which we can ask the Lord so that we can be witnesses to Christ more and more in our life. Religion that is pure and undefiled before God the Father is this: to visit orphans and widows in their affliction and to keep oneself unstained from the world. True spirituality will enable us to go beyond appearances and will help us to reach out to others in genuine concern and love. May God bless you all.